thank you once again to TGHBVC for asking me how my day is going. For those of you don't know, I'm making a goal for myself. I'm trying to connect because the past few days, horrible sadness, anxiety, and depression. I don't know if it's because middle agedness, menopausalness, or just complete failure. I don't know, but it's a whole bunch of real life things that are involved with that. And he asked me, "How is my day going?" And if you guys could see the franticness, because I just saw one, I thought nobody was here. I was just up in my depression. And I saw that and I frantically went to try to unplug the sounds and this, that, and the other just so I could say something back. You know, and it's like desperation. I don't know how to say it. It's not desperation like you think of, you know, a female to male desperation, but it's desperation like, and it's been that way for a little bit, but usually I'm so busy, but it comes to the breaking point now where I can't even be busy. You know what I'm saying? Usually it's so busy that I don't even, I can't address it. But I remember it's the same feeling I got. I've had this feeling a couple times. It's the same feeling I got when, I had gotten to the point where I was so closed in. I started going to the different churches and I thought, okay, I got to give it a chance. And I went and no good. I went to the church and literally just like I was so desperate to hurry up and unplug everything just to say something in response. I was so desperate when I got to the church to run up the stairs and give them my information. I fell up the stairs going to the church. And when I got in there, those folks ain't had nothing to say to me. Did not care at all. Nothing. And then the next time I came back a long time later, she was just like, well, why did you even come back then? Didn't even care. Didn't care. If they don't feel that you're a value to them. And so I'm looking for people that are just valuing humanity because right now I'm going to let you know for sure and for certain I'm at the breaking point. It's like, you know how, like, it's almost like, let's say you go on a huge hike or you go on a huge expedition and you're climbing up huge, huge, huge mountains, right? And you get all the way to the top. You're like thousands and thousands of feet up where nobody has ever climbed before. And, I haven't climbed very far, but for me, nobody's climbed that far where you had to weed through all that stuff to get there. And I got to the top and I see the top and I take a deep breath, you know, and it's like I'm at the point where I've struggled and I got here and it's not really the top. I still have a long journey ahead. I haven't gotten the token or whatever it was I was supposed to achieve, but I'm here. I went on this destination to this wild goose chase. I'm at this location where I'm supposed to be and I'm just standing here at the top of the cliff and I want to cry because I'm in so much pain and I'm in so much hurt and turmoil. Thank you so much. All you asked was how was your day? And this is why I need these questions so much because it's a lot to unload and I need to unload it somewhere. But it's like I'm standing there and I'm out of breath and I'm in pain. My muscles are exerted. I have blood coming from my fingers and they're dried up and chapped. My lips are chapped. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten in a few days, but I'm at the top. So it's at this point I decide, do you do or die? It's like you could continue on and take a deep breath and, try to find replenishment or, and it may not be intentional. You can take the next step and you can fall off the cliff. And that's the end of the story. So it feels like that type of desperation, and it's sad to me because the thing that the desperation for is so small. It's desperation for humanity. That's all it is, humanity. And the thing is that this time in my life, it's like you can't get it anywhere. They're not offering that at church anymore. You can forget about it. You're not going to get that at church. There is no such thing as a real church. So where do you go? And if you go on social media, you have to have some gimmick or you have to pretend to have swag, or, and I don't. I can't. I'm just me. I'm just me and I'm just my authentic self. And this is really what I want. And because I'm telling you really what I want, it's not because I'm trying to make you do something. I'm telling you that's what I want. And just like I said with the needs exchange thing I had on my website, that's all it is. I think it should be that simple where if it's something simple, I just need a question, I just need some love, I just need some encouragement, then I mean that's a big huge help. And then people, after the person's, I'm not going to be gone unless God sends me because I don't have that kind of courage. I'm not doing nothing like that. But it's just like after the person's gone or something really bad happens to that person, then people want to come and like their post and share their post. I'm asking you while I'm here, support me, encourage me. All I need, I don't know if y'all saw the post where I made about mental health and homelessness and how I was in the shelter And this person just looked like they were crazy. They were just walking back and forth, rocking back and forth because they were in their head, their feelings. They needed somebody to say something to them to pull them out, and that's what this is. I'm not rocking back and forth, or anything. But, who knows, if I were out on the street right now, would it be me rocking back and forth because you're trying to block everything out? So I mean, love me while while you can, while I'm here. You never know. Your love and your encouragement might spark something good, something big. you know and for somebody that doesn't have anywhere at all, I mean, that little bit, I mean, I'll appreciate it. There's people that give their love away to so many people, places, and things that really, literally could not care less about them. You know, and I see it. I see people live stream where they're, showing other people's content and saying, "I'm not going to show the next content unless you give me hearts or give me flowers or roses," and they got to pay for that stuff, and they do, and it's something that they could have grabbed off of YouTube just like they did. People are vicious out here. I'm not vicious. I'm pure. I'm pure. I'm pure. I'm just trying to heal myself. I'm trying to empower myself. You know, I'm just trying to make it to the next thing. So thank you for question number 3. Now I have to update my little chart so it'll show 3. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna try and see because I always like to go to people's channel. I've seen this person here before, but thank you so much. And I know it's hard. It's not easy to do that because when you see somebody suffering or in pain, you're like, is that contagious? I don't want to catch that. I don't want to catch the sadness, anxiety, or depression. Or, you don't want to, because when you connect with people, you catch some of their vibes and their energy and their feelings. I get it. You're trying to protect your energy, but it's so real and so authentic. And you could be the catalyst, just by saying hello, you could be the catalyst to actually you know, putting some good content. And it's so unfortunate that, you know, and this is even more depressing. So even though I appreciated him saying hello, you go to his page and it's obscene. So, you know, I'm not that type of desperate. So if you can, TGHBC, create another fake account, but do it with an appropriate picture. I have to block you. That's so sad. See, this is how my life is. And that's why if you are a good person, it doesn't take much. This person said something, but unfortunately, I go to check out his page and he's showing his private parts in an obscene manner. And, that's why I say, it's so depressing. I can't. So there was 3 people here, and I guess maybe I removed one, but there's one other person here, at least say hello, ask a question, you know. It's gotta be good people here. It can't be like this. And this is what made me so sad and depressed was because, looking through the news and all that stuff and looking at legal cases, Markeith Lloyd, it was awful. He asked those people, he lost his eye. He didn't have to. He asked those people for medical attention over and over and over. There's no justification for that. Even if he did wrong, there's no justification for that. And then I just see so many things. Then there was a legal case of some young boy that in Florida that unalived another young boy, and that was awful in itself. But then the questioning was even worse. The remedy is worse. When he went through the questioning, they asked him, you know, did you know you were gonna kill him? And then he says, did you know? They asked him, do you think you were gonna kill him? And he says, no, I did not think I was going to kill him. Then they said, did you know you were going to kill him? They said, yeah. Then they try to say, well, he was trying to pretend like he wasn't going to kill him. No, he wasn't. He was straightforward. He was just matter of fact. That's how matter of fact I am. I don't think that I'm going to do this. I know that I'm going to do this. I don't think that, I don't know, whatever. Do I think that I'm beautiful? Well, I don't even think that no more. It's he was just being matter of fact. And they try to make it like he lied. He didn't lie. He told the whole truth. He did it, and he told them in detail. And so it's just like, you have one evil, and then you have evil that's even worse evil. And I think all of it, regardless of the type of evil it is, it's almost like when you look at Republicans and Democrats, it's two sides of the same coin. The evil that the evil people do that, off people and all kinds of whatever nasty stuff. And this guy that came on here to get interaction. So now I'm going to have to not be so See, and this is good because it checks me, because now I have to not be so desperate and hurry up and want to answer because somebody's here. I'm so glad somebody's here, but I need to look at their profile first. And that's sad to me because there's people that really need people. You know what I'm saying? There's people that really, appreciate people. And I can't unsee what I just saw. It was disgusting. And it wasn't unintentional disgusting. It was intentionally disgusting. And when you look at people and people's worth, this man or this person here, he probably has a good job, a nice car, nice house, wife and kids. And when he goes down the street, everybody smiles and talks to him. You know, but this guy's disgusting. He's a pervert. I just I just don't know. It's like the lesser of two evils. And I don't want to be cautious about every interaction I have. I want to just genuinely love people and care about people. You know, but it's like society doesn't put any value on that. So I can't count that as a question because that was disgusting. But well, I will count it because it was a lesson that I learned from me. But that put me further into depression because that's disgusting. Why would you? I mean, that's awful. I feel awful, awful now. But anyway, so it is hard to watch. If you're here, please, ask a question so I can add another one to my list. I'm gonna go for now. I just had a situation that really, really depressed me. I'll post it separately if you want to go watch it. But yeah, I'm gonna put the music back on until somebody else asks me a question because I need it. I need your love. I can turn on my own computer, baby. I can make a plan to make myself feel better, but I need you to interact with me. Ask me a question. Thank you.